Hello, welcome back to my channel. First off, I am in a different location. The room that I filmed my giveaway video in is right next to my neighbor's house, and their kids are playing outside and they're usually really loud. So when I started filming this video, the noise was picking up, and I was worried that would compromise the audio, so I moved to this room. Today's video is going to be a requested video. These are my top 5 favorite bags of all time. Specifically, my favorite bags of 2020, bags that I have used all year long. They've been my favorite for the functionality, the pattern, or a combo of those two things. So I wanted to come on here and do this video. I apologize, I cannot figure out who requested this video. I screenshotted her comment so I could, when I planned to do this, I could go back and look at it, and I cannot find it for some reason. Maybe I thought I screenshotted it and I didn't. So I apologize. If you are the person who requested this video, comment down below and I will add your name in the description box if you would like. But thank you for requesting this video. So this is in no particular order, but let's get started. So one of my top 5 favorite bags of all time and for 2020 is the Custom on the Go in the pattern Java Purple. I ordered this bag, I think back in May, and I didn't use it for several months. One of the reasons why I didn't use it is because this custom is actually smaller than the retail on the go, just by a little bit. I no longer have any retail on the go bags. I did sell those, but I did compare them at the time, and this one is a little bit smaller in size and capacity. I don't know why. Honestly, when I figured that out, I was going to send this back because the custom bags are expensive. There are no discounts. There are no, you can't use birthday codes. You can't use, there are no sales on the custom bags. So I paid full retail for this. Well, it's even more so because it's a custom bag. And I was dead set on sending it back. Well, I let it sit for too long and I realized, okay, it's too late to send it back. Let me just try to fill my stuff up with it and see how it works. I ended up loving this bag. This is one of my most used purses of 2020. I'm always finding myself switching between 2 of the bags in this top 5 the most. Like, I've used all of them a lot, but this one and another bag that I'm going to show you, probably I'll show you that one at the end, I have used so much this year. And even when I switch to newfound bags or bags that I already have, I always find myself going back into this one and the other one. So the great thing about this bag that I love the most is that it has a lot of pockets and a lot of organization. You have this outside zipper pocket, and the interior print that I picked was Foxwood Menagerie Blue. I like this because it's a secure zipper pocket. You also have 2 slip pockets on the outside, which can fit a standard plastic water bottle, which I've tried before. But it's also really nice if you want to fit your phone inside. You have an adjustable, non-removable crossbody strap, but I think what makes this strap special is that it is a good width. So even if you have this bag loaded down, it's been really comfortable, which I have loaded this bag down a lot, and this is one of those rare bags that does not hurt my shoulders to wear it for a long time loaded down, and I attribute that to the strap width, and it's also a very nice feeling strap. There are no pockets on the back side of the bag. The main interior is also a zipper pull or a zipper closure. You have 2 interior slip pockets there, which are nice and generous. I love that Foxwood print. And then on the opposite wall, you do have a nice full zipper pocket. I love this. When I want to be completely organized, this is the bag I choose out of all my other bags because it makes a great shoulder bag. It makes a good crossbody bag. If you're someone who loves to organize your stuff in pouches and you don't like pockets, you'll still love this bag because I think it has a reasonable amount of room for every day. So this is my Custom on the Go in Java Purple. Next bag in my top 5 favorite bags of all time. You might have seen this one already if you've watched my other videos. This is the Hadley Crossbody in one of my all-time favorite patterns of heirloom paisley. I got this bag last fall and I was really intrigued by it because, mainly because I love the pattern, but also because I love the micro diamond quilt stitching. I would say right next to the channel stitching, this is my favorite Vera Bradley stitch pattern. I just love it. It makes the bag more plush, more flexible, it's so soft, and it's just a more attractive, modern type of quilting in my opinion. So I really wanted to try the bag style for those reasons, and I fell in love with this bag. In love with it. For me, I think I love this bag so much because of the pattern style combination. And what I mean by that is that I've tried other Hadley crossbodies in different patterns and I ended up not liking them as much. Not because the functionality of it, just because I think for me with this bag, it's a pattern style combination that I love. So for example, I got this bag in Roomba and I just didn't like it as much. So I realized that this was the only one that I need in this style because it is in one of my favorite all-time patterns and it's just really pretty in this silhouette. I've used this bag so much. It's accompanied me on so many journeys and it's just perfect. Now what I love about this bag is that this is another one that's kind of tricky because it looks small, right? But you can pack this to the max. And the fun thing about this is why I like this better than the triple zip. I like this better than the regular hipsters. This expands so nicely. It's got such a nice triangle width to it. And look at the base. The base is substantial for a crossbody bag. If you're not going to carry very much, the base folds up nicely and acts as a flat hipster. But if you fill this bag up, it's got great capacity. I also love the comfort of this bag. So you don't have as wide of a strap as the one I just showed you with the on the go, but for some reason with this particular silhouette, it doesn't matter. I have filled this bag up to the absolute max where it's puffed out into a round ball with this as a crossbody, and it's just as comfortable as that on the go. I don't know how that's possible. It's some kind of crazy Vera magic, but it is so comfortable and so functional. So the features of this bag, one that I think is really cool is this hidden zipper pocket that's vertical. This is when Vera Bradley used to do the secret charging sleeves, and so you could loop your charging cord through here, put your phone in here, plug in your charger, and charge on the go. That's not something I've really done before, but I think it's a really cool feature just in case if you're, I don't know, going to Disney or you're going to a park or something and you need to charge your phone all day. I think that's a really cool feature. But typically I just put my keys and like random papers and stuff in this pocket. There is nothing on the back. You would think there would be a hidden zipper pocket, but there is nothing there. You do have a zipper closure. Inside you have the biggest zipper pocket ever. I mean, the pocket inside of this bag is huge. It's extremely generous. You can fit so much in there. And on the opposite wall, you have kind of the Vera standard configuration for most of their bags. You've got the 2 slip pockets, and in one of the slip pockets, as you can see, there's the grommet, and you've got an additional elasticized pocket in there where you can slip your battery pack if you want to. But just look at the size of that. You literally can pack this full, and trust me, I have. And I just adore this bag. It's been used and washed so many times because I love it. So this is the Hadley Crossbody in the pattern Heirloom Paisley. Next up is another bag that you've probably seen on my channel quite a few times. This is the outlet version of the Mandy in the pattern Bloom Berry. I also got this bag earlier this year, taking a chance on the Mandy for the first time, also taking a chance on a very pink pattern, which I'm not usually a super pink person. I like pinks in small doses, but this is like, I thought this would be like really, you know, too pink for me. I was so wrong. First of all, the pink in this is very warm. It's almost a pink red in a lot of lightings, and it's showing up very accurate on camera right now. I do have some natural light coming in through the window, and the coloring of this is very accurate. I just fell in love with this print so very much. This is another instance of this is a print and bag style combo. Again, I don't think that I would get another outlet style Mandy in another print unless I was obsessed with the print, because I'm just so happy with this combo that I don't feel the need, just like with the Hadley Crossbody, I don't feel the need to get another Mandy in a different print. I think this one is the quintessential one for me. With this bag, you have two comfortable quilted straps, which I love. One of the reasons why I chose this bag as one of my favorites. You have a generous front slip pocket with a straw wrapper in it. And this pocket is great for your phone, even your larger smartphones. We've got nothing on the back but the beautiful print. You have a zipper closure. And on the inside, you have great organizations with 6 interior slip pockets. I'll tell you, one of the reasons I love this bag is because it's just so easy. It's so comfortable. It's minimal effort. I have a bag, I want to switch to this, I can throw everything in and just be on the go type of easy. It's great. And like I said, it's just so comfortable. It's so plush. It's so soft. I did buy this one used, and I think that attributes to how soft and just nice and plush it is. Now that I think of it, a lot of the bags I'm showing you are used, and I tend to like the used bags as long as they're in decent condition, because they're broken in. You know, they're not, you don't got rough straps or weird bends in the bag. It's just nice and broken in, which I love. So this is my beloved Mandy in Bloomberry outlet version. Okay, number 4. Again, this is kind of in random order, but I think the last one I'm going to show you is my favorite bag of all time right now. But number 4 is, I almost forgot what I was doing. Number 4 is the small Vera tote in Sure Thing. I will say this, I do have a few small Vera totes, a few meaning I think maybe 5 or 6, which is ridiculous, I know, but I fell in love with the small Vera tote earlier this year, and I have Peggy to thank for that. She would post a lot of her small Vera totes in Buzz, and that made me think, okay, I need to give this bag a chance because it looks awesome, and it is awesome. So I do love the small Vera tote in general, but something, again, about the small Vera in this print, Sure Thing, just made me fall in love with this. And I've used this bag, again, so many times this year. This was another pandemic purchase. I would say these 3 right here. Again, I had the Hadley Crossbody last year in the fall. But these 3 right here were like beginning of pandemic purchases. Especially this one. This one was my big one, I would say, because this tote is really rare. It's hard to find the small Vera tote in this print. I searched and searched and searched, and finally on a third-party website, someone was selling one of them, and I went ahead and bought it, and I was afraid that it was going to be sketchy, like sketchy in the sense that it was a website third-party website I've never used before, but it ended up shipping really fast, and as soon as it got to me, I used it and used it and used it, and I've used it a lot this year. I just love this bag so much. First of all, Sure Thing is just a really happy print. This year I've collected several pieces in this print because it is so beautiful and it's so happy. Reasons why I love this bag. It's not very far off from the Mandy in size. The Mandy is a little bit shorter, as you can see, but they're very similar in what they carry and how they carry. They're both very, very comfortable. They fit your daily essentials really nicely. So that's why I love this. This is so comfortable. The straps are nice and slim, and they stay on your shoulder very well. I think in my experience, I found when I carry a tote bag that has extremely wide straps, sometimes they don't stay on my shoulder as well. And I think that's maybe a me thing because I don't have very strong or broad shoulders. They're just kind of small. So I find that straps on tote bags, at least, that are like this width are better for me. That way, also, if I do have a problem with it falling off my shoulder, I can kind of loop them like this, interlocking them on my shoulder, like this. So they stay on my shoulder a little bit better. But I've never had a problem with this or the Mandy falling off my shoulder. Not once. This bag also has great organization, and it's very similar to the Mandy. On this one, you have this front zipper pocket. It is the hard metal zipper, but it works pretty well. Behind that, you have another slip pocket. Perfect for the phone. You also have this lovely hidden top slip pocket, which is great for your phone, your keys, your mace, your personal items, what have you. And then on the back, we just have a beautiful display of the pattern here. You have this nice zipper closure. And I just love this. Look at the interior of this. So just like the Mandy, you have 6 internal slip pockets. You have plenty of room if you want to throw your jacket in here, if you have pouches that you would rather use instead of the pockets, if you have a small tablet or a small computer, you could get that into this bag. It is just a workhorse of a bag. It's comfortable. It's purse sized, so you don't have to feel overwhelmed with carrying a bigger bag if you don't want to. It's just great. I can't say enough great things about the small Vera tote, but this one is my favorite. This is the small Vera in the pattern Sure Thing. And last but not least, my favorite bag of 2020. And I think this is also my favorite bag of all time. I know I've claimed many bags are my favorite bags. This one tops all of them. And I'm going to explain to you why it tops all of them. This is the VBU Satchel in chambray. This came out last year, and I did get one thing in the VBU line at the time, which was the VBU Crossbody, which is the smaller one, which has the snail print on the outside. I've done a couple videos on that bag, and I did not get this at the time because I just wasn't really interested in it. Earlier this year, I think July maybe, June, July, I saw this on eBay for $20 free shipping. It was used. I decided to go ahead and try it at that great price, and I fell in love with it. And ever since I got it, this has been my most used bag out of every single bag I just showed you and every single bag in my collection. Yeah, it's just super convenient. It's super comfortable. It makes a great shoulder bag, makes a great crossbody bag. It makes a great satchel. It just checks every single box for me for a wonderful bag. So first off, I actually like the neutrality of this color. I think it goes with everything really well. I think it even goes with, denim on denim. I don't know if you can see my jeans. This one's a little more light wash than the jeans that I'm wearing, but I still think it goes really well with jeans. It goes really well with just about everything else. I like the material itself. The chambray is very plush. It's soft. The fun thing about it, it is a slouchy material. So if you like slouchy bags, this is a wonderful bag to try. The reason why it's standing up so well is because I do have a lot in it right now. This is my current bag. But it's just wonderful. Now for the strap. The strap is my favorite purse strap, period, ever. It is my favorite. This is the most comfortable strap. I think the reason is a combination of the width is perfect. The material is like this canvas, the soft, flexible canvas. And no matter what type of shirt you're wearing, it somehow molds to your shirt. And I think it's because the canvas has those nice ridges in it and it doesn't slide around on your shoulder as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. That's why I love it. I love that it's removable because I've actually taken this strap off and used it on my other bags that have removable straps. That's how wonderful this strap is. And speaking of straps, I used to not be a satchel person. I didn't think that was for me, but I think just the convenience of, you know, grabbing this off of your passenger seat, if you're running an errand and you don't need to put this on crossbody, you just need something quick, you can just throw it on the crook of your arm. It's just, it's wonderful. And I think I did do a video on this a few months ago, but I was in the car when I did it, so I didn't get a chance to show you what it looks like on crossbody. Right now, again, I have it pretty bulked out. I have a lot of stuff in there, but I just think the silhouette is so nice and so comfortable, whether you have it packed full or you have it empty. It's just wonderful. I just think it's a good looking bag in general. The closest bag I can compare this to, I think, is the 100 handbag. For me, this beats the 100 because I feel like with the 100, you have to try really hard to get it to have a good structure, which is okay. I think if, you know, either if you don't care, that's fine, but if you're someone that carries a lot of stuff, you can get the 100 handbag to get, you know, that nice boxy structure. But I think this one is a little bit nicer. It's a little more comfortable to wear. It's not as bulky. And it looks good when you don't have very much in it. It slouches naturally. It doesn't really fold in on itself, which I like. So I think that's why this one's a winner for me. This is the only iteration of the VBU satchel that I've seen so far from Vera. I really hope they bring this back and put some patterns on it. How I would love the petite garden print to be on the outside. I would love that so much. I actually have the VBU Tote, which has the petite garden on the outside. It's the same setup as this bag, just bigger. And I love that bag too. I'm using that currently as my work bag. You have the Vera Bradley pleather name tag on the back. There are no pockets on the back. Again, the straps are adjustable and removable. There's the zipper pull there. It's also pleather. And you have that new, I call this the VBU zipper now because I think they brought this zipper out with the VBU line at first. Maybe, something like that. But the bag opens up so nice and wide so you can see all of your stuff. And this basically standard configuration in this bag. You've got the 2 slip pockets on one wall there. And on the other wall, you have a generous zipper pocket, which I just keep open, and I have my lotion in. I actually just washed this bag yesterday, like yesterday evening, and it's already completely dry, and it's the morning, so I washed it and went right back into it because, again, it's my favorite bag. It fits so much stuff in it. As you can see, all of my necessities are in there. It's just so comfortable, and you know, I don't always carry this much stuff in my bag, but I think this bag, again, it's just so comfortable and so easy to do that I put a bunch of pouches in there and organize my stuff more than I usually do. I'm usually not this organized, but I think this bag just makes it so fun to use different pouches and things like that. And then in the slip pocket, I do keep my car key in there. And I usually just throw my phone in the interior. Sometimes I throw the key in that zipper pocket and put my phone on the outside. Actually, let me demonstrate that real quick. Put my phone in the slip pocket out there. It fits really nicely. So yeah, this is my top 5 favorite bags of all time, and especially of 2020. So thanks again to the person who requested this. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching.